going to be a pretty massive Sephora haul. I got a lot of stuff, and don't judge me. But yeah, they gave me the big bag because this bag's pretty heavy. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got because I want to get stuff. I don't know if I'm going to leave the bag on my lap though, because it's like totally in frame, but just believe me, there's a lot of stuff in there. So we're just gonna go through it. So let's start with the backups that I bought. So I picked up another one of the Say Glowy Super Gel Dewy Illuminating Fluids. I just got another one of these because I absolutely love this primer to pieces. I wear this literally every single day, and I feel like I'm going to go through the one that I have. I just picked up another one of the mini ones again because this lasts me like at least a good 6 months. Like, I don't have to get the bigger one. I might get the bigger one at the end of the summer, but honestly, I feel like this is a product that I'm going to use mostly in the spring and summertime. But I might carry it into the fall and winter too. But I absolutely love this, and I really have been more into trying some more products from Say. So I also picked up a couple of other things from Say as well. You know what? Let's just go into those things since we're already on the topic of Say. So I also picked up their new cream products that they launched. They launched some cream blushes and highlighters. So I picked up one of the blushes and one of the highlighters. So this is the Glow Sculpt Multi-Use Cream Highlighting Blush in the shade Peach Glow, and I also got the highlighter in Pink Glow. So let me show you guys what these look like. So the reason why I was super interested in trying these is because Morgan Turner just reviewed these on her channel, and she said that these were like her favorite cream blushes that have launched lately. And I picked up a ton of blushes that have launched recently because I was just super curious in trying them. So this is the Peach Glow blush. And then this is what it looks like. It's a really, really stunning, like, kind of shimmery orange, and it's super pretty. I have tried basically all of these products, and I'll tell you guys what I'm wearing today as well, but I pretty much have tried everything once, at least, before I filmed this haul, which kind of worked out perfectly because I had just finished testing out all the blushes like 2 days ago, so I have worn all of them once. So this one is very pretty. It has a very seamless melt into your skin type of formula. It's very, very pretty. It's very buildable as well. It's not like super pigmented when you put it on. It just glides onto the skin really beautifully, but I would say I would want like a little bit more pigment when I first put it on, but it's very buildable and it looks really nice on the skin, and it does go on top of powder really nicely. So I got that shade in the blush, and then I also got the Pink Glow highlighter because I wanted to try one of the highlighters as well. It gets very fingerprinty because of the packaging, but I still really like the packaging. It just gets a bit dirty very easily, and they all have the names on the back. And then this is what the Pink Glow highlighter looks like. Very, very pretty. This one, again, it's a little bit more subtle than what I like, but it's such a buildable, seamless, melt into your skin formula, again, that it just looks so pretty. So this is like a really nice highlighter for like more natural makeup days for me, but even with more natural makeup days, you guys know I love like a good glow to my highlight and to my cheeks, but this is still really pretty. I'm gonna have to use it more because I've only used it once so far. But I will update you guys if I end up liking it more or I don't end up liking it more. But they're both really good products that I don't see myself returning either of these because they're really, really good. And then the last product that I got from Say is that I was really curious about trying one of their lip products because I'm like, you know what? I've never tried any of their lip products. So I picked up one of the Say Lip Blur Matte Blurring Lipsticks in the shade Modern. And these are very, very soft, lightweight lipsticks. And this is the packaging. Again, super sleek because all their packaging is basically black. And then it says the shade name on the bottom. And this was like the lightest, like everyday shade that I could find because they don't really have like a nude shade. They just have this pink shade. And this is what it looks like. Oh my God, this formula is so lightweight, and it literally does feel like a lip blur on your lips. But it's so nicely pigmented, but it's so super lightweight on the lips. I really enjoyed this one. I've only worn it once. I wore it to work on Sunday, but I'm really excited to wear it again because I kind of really want a nude shade in this, because I would totally pick it up, because I think that this formula is really, really nice and really lightweight for the summertime. It's a matte finish, but it's so lightweight that like you don't feel anything on your lips. It just feels so nice on the lips. I love that product. Okay. We're just going to go by brand. We're not going in any necessary order, but I want to go by brand because I picked up some brands I picked up more than one item from. So the next brand I want to talk about is the brand Collection. I picked up the lash amplifying mascara and one of the lip oils. So the reason why I was super interested in trying this brand is because, well, one, I was in the market to get a new mascara. So I picked up a couple of mascaras during this haul because I haven't picked up mascaras in a while. And most of my mascaras that I have are pretty much dried out. So I kind of needed a couple of new mascaras. So I picked up the lash amplifying mascara from Collection, and this is what it looks like. It has like this orange neon colored packaging. It's just so cool. It's definitely very eye-catching. And then this is what the wand looks like. And I really have been liking this mascara so far. It makes my lashes really, really long, really lengthened. I wouldn't say it curls as much as the other two mascaras that I got, but I really like how long this makes my lashes, and I've worn it several times, and I really, really like it so far. So that is the mascara that I got from Collection. This is the only one they offer, I think. And then I also picked up one of the lip oils. I just picked up the clear one in the shade Reflection. It has the shade name on the top, and then this is what it looks like. It's a really nice, like, clear packaging with a black top, and I actually have been absolutely loving this. I've worn this quite a bit, and this is what it looks like. It is such a nourishing lip oil, and I feel like it's even better than the ColourPop one because this one, like, really nourishes and gets into your lips. I feel like it soaks into your lips way better than the ColourPop one because the ColourPop one kind of just sits on top as like a really nice light layer, and it's perfect for me when I put my makeup on and stuff. But this, I think I'm just going to start using this after the Dewdrop one runs out from ColourPop. You guys know how much I love that one, and I'm just going to be probably using up this one. But I've been using this a lot because I think I told you guys in my everyday makeup lookbook that I've been having like serious allergic reactions to skincare lately, and this is like the only product I was wearing when I couldn't wear makeup, and it was just so nice and nourishing for my lips. I really, really liked it. So those are the products that I got from Collection. Now let's talk about some Tower 28. So I also got two products from Tower 28. You guys know how much I love Tower 28. They're one of my favorite brands in Sephora, and pretty much everything that I try from them, I freaking love. So I just wanted to get a backup of my Tower 28 Make Waves mascara in the shade Jet. That's actually the mascara I'm wearing on my lashes today. I still love this mascara. It's super easy to use, and both of these mascaras were Allure winners, I think, last year or the year before. And for good reason. They're both fantastic mascaras. And I love this one for every day. I love the lavender packaging. I love the curved one, so it really grips onto each and every lash. So I just wanted to get another one of that. So I picked that up. And then I also got this guy. So I did actually try another cream bronzer that I'll talk about later in this video if I have the time. Hopefully I'll be able to share all the products because I got stuff from ColourPop and other brands. So I'm trying to go through the Sephora stuff in a timely manner. Hopefully within the next 20 minutes. So I got one of the cream bronzers from Tower 28. So this is the Bronzino Illuminating Bronzer in the shade Suncoast. I kind of just wanted to try this because I felt like this would be a really beautiful bronzer for the summertime. So this is what the packaging looks like. This is how their cream blushes come as well. And I love their cream blushes, so I wanted to try one of the bronzer shades. And it has the shade name on the back. This is a very lightweight bronzer, and it's very illuminating. So if you're not into that, I would suggest to stay away from this. But this is a very lightweight formula that it takes like quite a lot to build it. But once you build it up, it leaves like such a beautiful like sun-kissed glow to your skin. And I kind of like the shimmery illuminating finish because it just makes your skin look so bronzy and beautiful without having to go tan, because y'all know I cannot tan. I just burn. So really, really nice product. I've used it like I think 3 times now, and I really, really like how it looks. It blends seamlessly into the skin. I've never met a Tower 28 product I don't like. I just feel like I probably have to use a different brush with this, so I need to find like a stippling brush or something, but because I usually just use like my Too Faced smaller powder brush to apply these things, because you can use brushes for multiple different purposes. Because I don't even use that brush as a powder brush. I use it for like other products. So, okay, so that's what I got from Tower 28. Now let's move on to a couple of complexion products. So I did pick up 2 products from Makeup Forever. Now, originally, I was only interested in picking up the concealer, but then I decided to pick up the coinciding foundation as well, because I was intending when I went into Sephora to pick up another one of my beloved Valentino foundation that I told you guys that I loved last year, but they're actually discontinuing that because it's not in any of the Sephoras. So I had a feeling they were going to discontinue it because it's literally not available at Sephora literally at all. So I asked the girl that was color matching me about the Makeup Forever foundation. She was like, it's pretty lightweight and it's not as full coverage as the Valentino. Like the Valentino one wasn't really like full coverage. It was like medium to full. But I was just super curious in trying this foundation because I was like, you know what? If I'm picking up the concealer, I might as well try the foundation too. And I was kind of in the market to try a new foundation. So I decided to get it. So this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Stay True Foundation in the shade 1R02 R210. Because I am considering decluttering a couple of other face products because they're just old at this point. But I wanted to get a new foundation. I know I probably didn't need a new foundation, but you know what? When you want to spend money, you just want to try what you want to try. So this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I absolutely love the nude cap. It just makes it look so nice and appealing with the monochromatic packaging. And it does come with a pump. I know mine is like super messy already because I've used it quite a few times. And this one again is in the shade R102. I am in love with this foundation, you guys. It is literally so seamless to blend out, and it really is like undetectable coverage because it has this way of just blurring your skin, but it like literally just melts into your skin and looks like your skin is just super smooth, but it still looks so natural. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer today, but I've worn this at least 4 or 5 times at this point. And again, this was so nice when my skin was like super sensitive, like coming down from the allergic reaction. This was the only foundation I was using. And it's just so lightweight and so beautiful on the skin. I've been obsessed with it. So I absolutely love it. Also, I didn't know that this foundation came out not this past spring, but last spring of 2022. I didn't realize that this foundation's almost 1.5 years old already. I thought this came out like earlier this year, like spring of this past year, or like maybe late last year. But I was like, when I was looking up when this foundation came out, I was like, what? And also, it's on sale. This is $30 right now when it's originally $45. So I'm like, Makeup Forever, are you discontinuing this foundation yet again? Because this is literally the 3rd time they've reformulated this foundation. And I really hope it doesn't go anywhere because I see myself probably repurchasing this foundation if I ever use it up. But let's not go that far because I just got it. But it really is a fabulous foundation. I love it so much. If you're looking for something super lightweight for every day, I would just go for that one. It's fantastic. And then for my concealer, I picked up the Makeup Forever HD Skin Smooth and Blur Undetectable Concealer because this just came out like a couple of weeks ago or maybe like last month. And this one's in the shade 1.1N. And y'all know how picky I am with picking up new concealers, especially high-end concealers. So this is what it looks like. Again, it has the same nude cap packaging. And again, it's the shade 1.1N. Oh my God, you guys, this concealer is one of my all-time favorites already. The way that it builds and applies, it's a much creamier, more like opaque formula than the Valentino one was, because the Valentino one was just too sheer and too dewy. This one is more of like a semi-matte finish, but it's such a beautifully pigmented, but not too thick. And it blends out so easily and blurs right into your skin. And it looks so beautiful with the foundation. But I've tried this with a few products and I feel like this is my favorite thing that I picked up. I love this concealer so much. I feel like anyone could wear this. All ages, all skin types. I feel like this concealer is just so beautiful underneath the eyes. And it blurs right into my T-zone. It barely takes any effort to blend out. I like this one even more than the Lancome one. The Lancome one is really good, but I find that this one has a little bit more coverage than that one. It's just so perfect for me because it's like semi-medium coverage. It's not super full coverage, but it's also super buildable that you could build it to full coverage. It's just one of the most beautiful formulas I've ever used for a concealer. It's just so easy to build and blend out, and it just blurs your under eyes, and it pretty much has worked with every single powder that I've used with it too. I'm obsessed with it. I think I've worn this at least 5 times at this point, and literally it's really hard for me to force myself to use another concealer because I just want to use this like every day. It's that freaking good. I love it. Highly recommend that concealer. It's beautiful. Okay, next up, let's talk about some Gwen Stefani. So I did pick up a couple of Gwen Stefani products because I wanted to try her new blush duo. So I picked up one of the Give by Gwen Stefani Feelin' Cheeky Amplifying Blush Duo. And this one is in the shade Flirty Talk. So that is actually the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks today. And this is the second time I'm wearing it. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's really, really pretty. Loved like the printed flowers with the gold on the packaging. And then on the back, it has the shade name, and it is a duo, which I do really like because I feel like you get a little bit more of your money's worth with a duo. I think these are like $30, which is not terrible for a duo. And then when you open it up, this is what the shade looks like. So originally I was going to get the nudie shade, but I was like, this shade just looks like such a pretty orangey coral shade for the summertime. So it comes with like this lighter peach and like this darker like orangey tangerine shade. So this is what they look like. They also have a really pretty like sheerness to them. Like they're not super matte. They're more of that like shimmery sheer kind of formula, and they're super pretty. So that's the lighter shade and that's the darker shade. And I really have been enjoying it so far. It's a very nice blendable formula, very smooth on the skin. So I really do like this one. The only thing about Gwen Stefani products, especially these, because I haven't noticed it with like any of her other products. I mean, I think the only other products I've had is two of her lippies and the mascara, which I absolutely love. But just keep in mind that her cheek products are so heavily scented with like this super fragrant like old lady perfume kind of scent. but it's just so strong that like I can't keep the compact open for that long because it's just like you get the whiff as soon as you open it, and then it doesn't really linger on the skin though. Like it kind of like after you put it on, it kind of just absorbs into the skin. But just keep that in mind if you like don't like super scented products. I don't think you're gonna like these products, just letting you know. And then I also got the Check My Glow Multi-Dimensional Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Platinum Cowgirl, which is the lightest shade, of course. And I like her cardboard packaging and everything. It just looks so good. And then this is the packaging for the highlighter. So it has like a chessboard on the top, which is so cute. It kind of reminds me of her What You're Waiting For music video when she did the whole Alice in Wonderland thing. And then this is what the highlighter looks like. And it says like give in the squares, and there's like 3 different shades, but I'm just going to swirl it all together for you guys. And it's a really pretty like light, you know, pinky champagne kind of shade. And I actually really like this on the skin. It's very seamless and very smooth, but again, I can't keep it open for that long because of that scent. But it is a very nice product. It's a little bit more natural than what I prefer, but when I wore it yesterday and I built it up a little bit more, it built up really, really nicely. So I think I really like that too. And then the last thing that I got from Gwen Stefani is just another backup of my Can't Stop Staring mascara, because y'all know how much I love this. I just got one of the 100 Point Perks in the mini size. I haven't opened this up yet because I don't want to use it yet because I'm rotating the other 3 mascaras right now. So I might not open this up until like a few months from now. But I'm just going to keep it as a backup because my Gwen Stefani like original tube is getting a little bit on the old side. So I had to replace it. So I figured just to get the mini. Okay, and then I did pick up one more complexion product. And this product has been on my list to try for so long that I finally just bit the bullet and picked it up. So I finally picked up the Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint in the shade The One. I have been wanting to try this since it came out, and I finally just decided to get it. So it says The One, which is the shade name on the top, and then it says light neutral warm undertone, and it says, no, this is stupid. It doesn't really say anything about the actual product, just a dumb gimmicky like sexy sustainability. I think they're just saying something about the packaging. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's gotten a little bit messy because honestly it's a really liquidy product, but this is what it looks like. Super cute like ombre yellow pink packaging, and then on the back it just says the shade name. And then when you open it up, you just shake it up really well, and then it comes out very, very liquidy. It's a very liquidy product. But this has some coverage to it, but it's so nice on the skin. You can kind of feel it a little bit when you first put it on, but as you're finishing your makeup, it pretty much absorbs into the skin. But again, this has some coverage to it, so you don't really need a lot of it, but it looks so beautiful on the skin. I've been really, really loving this. I've worn this at least 3 times at this point. I couldn't wear it until like last week, like around Friday or Saturday, because I had to wait for my skin to calm down. And also I was doing like more stuff last week. This curl is driving me nuts. Like, why doesn't it just stay? Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep my hair behind my ears because that curl is really annoying me. But anyway, this is beautiful on the skin. I really love how it feels, how it looks. And I'll have a whole first impressions up of several of these products so you guys can see what they look like. And I definitely try this on camera for you guys so you guys can see it in action. But I really have been enjoying it so far. But if you're looking for something super lightweight, honestly, the Makeup Forever foundation is more lightweight than this. Because this has a little bit more coverage to it. But it's so lightweight and looks beautiful on the skin. It like gives such a beautiful like summer glow to my skin. So I've been loving that. Okay. Now let's talk about a couple of bougie products. We're almost done with everything in here. So I also picked up 2 products from Valentino because I like Valentino, even though like I think he's reformulating a lot of stuff. I don't know, but I just wanted to pick up a bougie mascara, and I was like, you know what? I haven't heard anybody talk about this one. So I picked up the Magnificent Striking Volume Mascara All Day Wear, and this is the Ultra Nero, which is obviously the black. I just love his red packaging for everything. It's just so striking to me. And then this is what the mascara looks like. And I just love the red packaging. It does feel a little lightweight and a bit cheapy, but this mascara is my favorite out of the 3 that I've tried. It really curls your lashes and gives your lashes such beautiful length and volume. And it's like right away. You just boop, 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 and you're done. But I would say it's pretty similar to the Gwen Stefani mascara. I feel like they're almost the same. I'm going to have to compare the two at some point, but if you don't want to spend the money on this one, I would just get the Gwen Stefani one. But I do think that this is worth it because I feel like foundations and mascaras are worth it because you're going to go through them. And like mascara, like it's going to dry out eventually. But I think it's a really good mascara. I really like it so far. And I've used it a few times. Okay, and then the other product that I got from Valentino is he just released these lip and blush liquid blush lipstick kind of thing. So this is the Lip and Blush Blur Liquid Matte Color Lasting High Comfort Liquid Russo in the shade 115R After Club. So I picked up this guy and it has the shade name. I'm not going to blind you with that because it's gold. But this is what it looks like, and it just looks more like a lip product to me, but I love like the nude packaging, and it has the shade name on the bottom, and I love the logo and everything. And then I'll show you guys the shade. I think I'm going to save the other stuff for another video because I feel like we have quite a few products to talk about still. So this is a like nudie pink shade, and I have worn this once. I don't think I'm going to wear this as a blush because this applicator is like going to be hella annoying to wear as a blush. I kind of picked it up to more be a lip product. And this product kind of reminds me almost exactly of the YSL liquid lipsticks that come in this kind of packaging. And it also has the same kind of applicator that the YSL one has. And pretty much like almost the same scent. But I prefer the YSL scent more, and I also prefer the formula of the YSL one more. This one is nice, and it actually does last a long time on the lips, and it's pretty comfortable. But it's just hard to get product out of here because it's very sheer. But it does build really nicely on the lips, so I do need to try this again because I've only used it once so far. But I do really like it on the lips, but I feel like if you're paying almost $40 for this, it should be a little bit more pigmented because I have the Gucci one and I have the YSL one, and those ones are like instant pigment. So this one, like, it just takes quite a few dips to get the pigment onto your lips. But yeah, it's a nice lippy. Okay, next up, let's just talk about some more blushes because we have quite a few blushes left. So I also picked up a couple of other bougie blushes. So I picked up one of the new Pat McGrath Labs stick blushes. So this is the Divine Blush Legendary Glow Color Bomb in the shade Peach Lotus. So Pat McGrath has kind of been a bit of a snooze fest with her eyeshadows lately and her eyeshadow palettes. Like, I don't know why everything is pink. Like, we have 50 shades of pink at this point for Pat McGrath. And I understand it's what sells, but people are getting bored with your products. But when she does release something new in the line like this or her bronzers, I want to try it because I always know 99% of the time I'm going to like it. And this just really intrigued me. So I picked up one of the Color Bomb sticks. So it just came in this really cute pink packaging. It's not the most luxurious packaging, but also she's not charging like an arm and a leg for these. These are $29, which I don't think is terrible because her powder blushes are almost 40 bucks. So this is what the shade looks like. It's such a beautiful peachy color. And this is what it looks like. So that is the Peach Lotus blush. And then I'll blend it out a little bit for you guys. So it looks like that. And I do try this in one of the videos that I have coming up on trying these new products. And I like it, but I actually thought this was going to be even more balm-like than it was. It was kind of a little bit more matte than I was expecting. And it's not like the most mind-blowing color stick that I've ever tried. Honestly, if you want to try a color stick blush, I would just go for the ones from ColourPop. I have been raving about those color sticks for forever. And finally, people are jumping on the bandwagon on how good they are. Because ColourPop has been releasing more of the sticks in a lot of their, new launches and collections. So a lot of people have been into them again. So I was just getting that over this because I think that those are better and they have more pigment to them and they just blend out so beautifully that I wouldn't really waste the money on this one if you can just get the ColourPop one but I understand this is probably more accessible for most people and I do like it. It's not like it's a bad product, but I was just expecting it to be a little bit more easier to blend out because it is a Pat McGrath product, because you expect more from a luxury product. So that was the only thing I got from Pat McGrath. And then I also really wanted to try one of the new Dior Backstage blushes. So Dior just came out with 5 new shades, or I think 4 or 5, I can't remember, of their Backstage blushes because for the longest time, they only had 2 shades available, which was the coral and the cool tone pinky shade that everyone and their mom wants to dupe and buy. I actually don't own that one. The only one I own is the coral one, and I like it, but there are other high-end blush formulas I much prefer over the Dior one, and it's funny because I usually love everything in the Dior Backstage line. I've tried quite a few products from that line, and I usually love every single one, but I just don't think the blushes are really worth the price until the new ones came along. So this is the Dior Rosy Glow Color Reviving Powder Blush, and this is the shade 012 Rosewood. So obviously I was going to pick up like the rosy mauve shade. So this is what the packaging looks like. Really, really cute. I love this packaging. It's just so pretty. I've always loved Dior's packaging, and I love a lot of Dior products. I use the Backstage powder almost every day. This powder is amazing. So this is what the Rosewood blush looks like. I was about to call it Rosy Glow. So it's just a really pretty pinky mauve blush. And then this is what the shade looks like. And I can already, it's not going to swatch that great on where I'm swatching it, but that is the shade. And I already prefer the formula of this one over the older formula because this one is much more pigmented and it just glides onto the cheeks and you barely need any of it, and it just is so smooth and blurring on the skin. I really, really like this new updated formula. It's beautiful. So I would say if you were eyeing one of these, maybe splurge on it because I actually really like it. I think it's really, really good, and I think they did a great job improving the formula. So that is the Dior Backstage blush. And then I also picked up one of the new Makeup by Mario cream blushes because I just love Makeup by Mario's products. I really haven't met a Makeup by Mario product I haven't liked yet. I think he makes great products. So I was very curious about trying one of his cream blushes. So this is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Just Peachy. I was about to say in the shade Cream Blush, but that's obviously not the shade, Caitlin. So I just love the black packaging and everything. And then, I don't know why I showed it like that. It looks like this. And then I just love this super sleek white packaging. And I love that it just says by Mario. And it has like this kind of foggy, like blurred kind of packaging on the top. And then it says Just Peachy on the back. And then this is what it looks like. I just love how it opens. Like the whole experience, everything is so nice. And I just am obsessed with this color. And it kind of has like this overspray of just looking like a beautiful ombre kind of sheer beautiful formula. Like I already knew when I open this that I'm gonna love it because of the way that it looked in the pan. I don't know. Sometimes you just get that feeling. And I am obsessed with this. So this is what it looks like. That's the shade. I think this is my favorite cream blush that I've tried out of all of them. I like the Say one, but I think I like this one even more. This just glides onto the skin so beautifully, and it's super pigmented. It's more pigmented than the Say one, but it's not like insane pigment. It just goes on like a powder blush, but it's so seamless like a cream blush, and I've been loving this. I've used this twice now. I just used it again yesterday, and I love this one. I think this is my favorite blush that I've tried out of all of them. I think it's a stunning formula. So I think out of all the new cream blushes, I think Makeup by Mario has the best formula, in my opinion. I know everybody's different, but I haven't really heard anybody talk bad about these. I think everyone's been enjoying these quite a bit. So really, really beautiful cream blush formula. Okay, how much do we have left? We're almost done. So, 2 more blushes. So, the next blush is the new shade of the Haus Labs blushes. So, this is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Color Fused Blush in the shade Lavender Blonde. I was just really, really drawn to this color, and y'all know how much I love the Haus Labs blushes. Those are my 2 most used blushes, I think, out of the entire year. I constantly use those in the shades Pomelo Peach and Hibiscus Haze because they just have such a wonderful formula. So this one is the shade Lavender Blonde. And as soon as I saw this color, I'm like, it's so stunning that I just wanted to order it. So this is what it looks like. It's just such a beautiful purpley orchid kind of color, and I don't really own any shades like this. So I thought that this was a pretty unique shade to add to my collection, and it is stunning. And it has that same wonderful formula, and this is what it looks like. It's just such a beautiful, like, purpley pink shade. I absolutely love it. I feel like I might get even more use out of this, like, next spring, because I feel like this is such a beautiful spring shade. I think it did launch, like, around, like, June or July. I think like early summer, and it's gorgeous. I've only been able to wear it once though, but I really cannot wait to wear it again. But I've been wearing like more warm tone looks right now. But this blush is wonderful. I really love the formula of the Haus Labs blushes. And also just today, Trend Mood announced, or I think Haus Labs, I don't know if I saw it on Haus Labs or Trend Mood first, that they're finally coming out with a concealer. And I'm like, why didn't they come out with it now? I would have bought it. But I'm so excited. It's about time they came out with a concealer, because I'm sure everybody's been asking them for a coinciding concealer because the foundation's so amazing. So I cannot wait. Okay, and then the last blush we have, I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this up or not, because I feel like Urban Decay is just so behind the trends now, and like all they care about is their freaking Naked line. But they finally released some new blushes. Like, they don't even have powder blushes still, but at least they released new liquid blushes. And I don't think they've ever had liquid blushes before, or maybe they had them back in the day. I don't know. But I think over the past like 8 years that I've actually been collecting and obsessing with makeup, they have never released liquid blushes. So they finally came out with these blushes and finally jumped on the trend train, and they came out with these Urban Decay Hydromaniac Blush Glow Hydrators, and this says all day wear, and I got it in the shade Wrecked. So of course I got it in like the lightest pinky color because I didn't have a peachy shade. And then this is what it looks like. It's like really, really cute packaging, very similar to the Hydromaniac Tinted Moisturizer, which y'all know I freaking love. It is so good. So this is the blush shade that I picked up. And then it comes in a squeezy tube, and then I'll just apply a little bit. It's actually very pigmented, and I actually really, really did enjoy this when I wore it. It is actually super, super hydrating. It feels very hydrating. It feels like the same exact formula of the hydrator, like the tinted hydrator, but just in a blush form. And it blended out so nicely on my cheeks, and it was very pigmented, but I'm always like super hesitant about liquid blushes, and I really don't own any besides the Cheek Dew from ColourPop, and this is really, really nice. Again, I've only tried it once, and I set it with the Rosy Glow blush from Dior, and it just looks so pretty, but I'm gonna have to wear it on its own. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna wear this on beach day because I think that this would be a really beautiful beach blush. So I got that guy, and that is all the blushes finally. And now we just have a couple of other products. So I have one more highlighter to talk about. Where did the other one just go? Hold the phone. Okay, and then the last highlighter that I got was the LYS Beauty Aim High Pressed Highlighter Powder in the shade Brave. And this is the gold champagne shade. So the reason why I picked up this highlighter is because I saw this on Riri's Shop My Stash on her channel, The Brutally Honest Beauty, and she was talking about this highlighter that she wanted to use for the week. And I was like, I saw it, and I'm like, that is so stunning. I was like, I need it. So I went ahead and picked it up, and this is the highlighter I'm wearing on my cheeks today. And it's just such a beautiful, like, good job, idiot. This is such a beautiful, at least it didn't fall on the floor. Jesus, how did I even do that? It's such a beautiful, like, golden-y champagne shade, and it's so pretty. Look at that. So stunning. But I will say, it's not as intense as I would have hoped it to be, but it's still really pretty. So that is the golden champagne highlighter. I'm running out of room to swatch, but that's what it looks like. But it's super pretty, and I'm kind of into like trying some other LYS products in the future, but this was really the only one I was interested in at the current moment when I was there. Also, I had to order this because they didn't have it in store, but it's super pretty. I really have been enjoying it. This is the third time I'm wearing it, and it's just really stunning on the cheeks. I just wish it was a little bit more intense, but that's just me. It's still a really beautiful highlighter, so I will continue to use that. And then I did pick up a couple of other lip products. So actually the brand Lawless just launched a bunch of nude lipsticks. And I actually only have one product from Lawless. I only have one of their blushes, and it's a really, really good blush. But I wanted to try these lipsticks, and I was only going to pick up one shade, but then I couldn't decide between the two, so I just got both. So these are the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Satin Cream Lipsticks. What a long name. In these shades Tropic and Fawn. So these are the two colors that I got. It says Tropic and Fawn. I'm wearing the shade Tropic on my lips today. I love this formula. It's so good. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So it's really, really nice, super sleek packaging, and it just says Lawless, and it says the shade name on the bottom. And then this is what the shade looks like. Really, really beautiful, like peachy nude. But the formula of these are just so comfy and seamless. But once I saw plumping, I was like, oh shit, I hope it's not like super cooling or stinging. You barely feel anything when you put it on. And I'm that type of girl that hates lip plumping lipsticks. I hate lip plumping anything. I just hate that sensation. I really hate how it makes my lips feel. And I feel like I have decent lips that I don't really need lip plumpers. But it's such a beautiful formula. It's so smoothing and blurring and so easy to apply. I'm just obsessed. And this is the second time I'm wearing this shade, and it just looks so beautiful. I'm not going to swatch it because I'm literally wearing it on my lips, but it's just such a wonderful formula. And I feel like I'm just going to be wearing these for the next month, like every single day, because they're that good. And I'm almost inclined to pick up more shades, but I'm like, no, I think 2 shades are enough. But I kind of just wanted to try a couple of new lip products because I haven't really tried any lip products from Sephora in like a few months. And then the other shade that I got is the shade Fawn. And this was the shade that I was originally just going to get, but then I saw the shade Tropic, and also I saw Angelica Nyquist use this shade in one of her new testing new makeup videos. And I was like, that shade is so beautiful. And then once I swatched it in store, I'm like, I have to get it. So this one is the shade Fawn. So obviously y'all know I had to pick up the more nude shade, and I'll swatch it right here. And this one's more of like a pinky nude. They didn't really have like a straight up peachy nude, which I don't understand why brands don't release more nude lipsticks. It always has to be like a pinky beige, and I'm like, give me the nudes. But this one is such a beautiful pinky nude. I love it. I only wore this one yesterday so far, so I've only worn it once, but I'm probably just going to wear it again tomorrow. And they're just so nice on the lips. I'm absolutely in love with this formula. So really, really good job, Lawless. And I just wanted to pick up some brands that I was curious about more products in, like Say and Lawless and other brands that I really, really like. And then the last lip product that I got was one of the, I never know how to hold this, silky lip creams from Patrick Ta. So this is the Monochrome Moment Silky Lip Cream in the shade She's Secure. So I think he just released new shades of this, but I think this is one of the older shades. But this was actually the last one of this shade that they had in my Sephora, and I'm like, once I see that, it's mine. Like, I'm like, if it's the last one, you know it's for you. Like, it was just calling my name. And I just saw Morgan Turner use one of these in one of her videos. So she was doing like a Patrick Ta versus Makeup by Mario, and she was talking about the cream blushes, but she said she prefers the ones from Patrick Ta. But I love both of them. I think they're both fantastic formulas. But she also compared their lip creams. And Makeup by Mario has like kind of like a lip suede. He doesn't really have like lip creams. But I'm not really super into his lip suede. But actually this is the only product in this whole video that I haven't tried yet, because I just haven't had a chance to wear it. And also, like, I don't really wear lip creams on days where I don't really have much to do. I'd rather just wear a lipstick. But this is the shade. It's a really pretty like nude color, of course, and I'm really, really excited to try it. But I could already tell that I really liked this formula, because I did test it on my lips just to see what it looked like, because I just tried on all the lip products the night that I got them, and this feels really, really nice. So I can't wait to use that. And then the last thing that I got was, sorry, I just got another one of my Milk Makeup Set and Refresh Hydrating setting sprays, because y'all know that this is my favorite, and I think this is my 4th bottle. I've actually already been using this one, because the one that I have that is like literally down to the bottom, I'm just keeping that one for when I go to the beach. So I figured just to crack open the new one and just use up that one when I go to the beach. But this is, again, like my 4th one. I love this setting spray. Y'all know how much I love it. And then I also picked up another one of my Sephora soaps, but I don't have to show that because I've literally showed that like a million times. It's just their solid soap to clean like my sponge. So I just picked up another one of those. And then the last thing that I got from Sephora, because I think I'm going to film another haul like next week or something, because I'm just going to share the rest of those products in another haul video. I think I'm just going to make this a Sephora haul, because I feel like if I share the rest, this video is going to be way too long. So I also picked up my birthday gift, because August is my birthday. So I picked up the Ilia birthday kit, and it just comes with a cream blush stick and another one of their Limitless mascaras. So this will now be my 3rd one of this mascara. It's a really good mascara. So it comes with the multi-stick and the Limitless Lash Mascara. So it just comes with a mini size. And look how small and tiny the blush is. So the blush shade is called At Last. And it's just a really pretty like mauve-y pinky shade. Do I have any room to swatch this? Because I pretty much have swatched everything that I've talked about. And somehow I fit it all on one hand. I don't know how I did that. So this is what it looks like. And I actually haven't tried this out yet. I might try it out tomorrow. But it seems much more balm-like and a little bit more like sticky, like stick to your skin than the Pat McGrath one does. So that is the mauve pink shade. And then I just got another one of the little mascaras. And that's it. That is everything that I got from Sephora, you guys. We made it through this haul. That was really, really long. I don't know if I should show you guys what I got from Ulta. No, there's too many things here. There's like 6 products and I just don't feel like talking anymore. And I might pick up a couple of other products from ColourPop. I'm not sure yet, so I'll share that at a later time. But I am wearing a new indie brand eyeshadow palette today, but I'm just going to share it in my favorites video and put up the first impressions. Not like a huge deal. I just really wanted to share the Sephora products with you guys today because that's where I got the most stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And again, there are going to be quite a few Get Ready With Me's coming up where I try almost all of these products on camera. If you guys are interested in seeing them in action, let me know. Because they're already going up anyway. And let me know if you guys have picked up any of these products and what are your thoughts. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.